5 foods to never eat. Artificial sweeteners, whole wheat bread, soy milk, margarine, orange juice. Wait a minute. I thought those were healthy. Isabel here. And in this presentation, I'm going to tell you how you can lose that excess weight that's really bothering you. I've been a certified nutritionist and exercise specialist for the last 15 years, and I'm here to tell you about my groundbreaking 3-step approach for finally getting rid of the weight hanging onto your stomach, rear end, and thighs, without any of the so-called diet-friendly foods that are actually keeping you overweight. This 3-step approach has already helped people all over the world through my best-selling book and contributions that I've made in the world of nutrition and weight loss. And I promise, these are not your regular old weight loss tips. So if you want to lose 10 pounds, pay attention. And if you want to lose 20 pounds or more, pay even closer attention. If you've tried and failed at losing weight before, then you know how frustrating and discouraging it can be. I totally get it. I've been there. But I want you to know that there is a simple answer that can work for anyone. Today I want to reveal to you my unique strategy, the very same 3-step approach that I used to lose over 30 pounds myself and keep it off for over 15 years, even after 2 pregnancies. I truly believe it's my responsibility to share my simple weight loss principles so that you can start seeing results immediately. Results just like all of these people who've already followed my 3-step approach. I want to show you exactly how this strategy works right now because it's my passion to help people lose weight and live the life they deserve. So I've got to tell you this story about one of my most skeptical clients, Kathy. And her story is like so many others I've seen. You'll see what I mean in just a second. I'll never forget the day Kathy walked into my office. She thought she had all the answers to weight loss. Unfortunately, Kathy had been on more diets than she could count. She would even repeat the same diets over and over again. She thought she had all the right information, but couldn't figure out why the results never seemed to last more than a couple weeks. She said, "I know I'm buying all healthy foods because the labels say so. I know cardio is super important. And I know I need to count calories because I can lose weight when I eat almost nothing. But no matter what I do, the weight always comes back. I am getting older and I guess my metabolism is slowing down. Is that the problem? What am I doing wrong?" Like a lot of clients I've helped, Kathy had been brainwashed by all the in-your-face, just change one thing solutions. And they never work, or else Kathy wouldn't have been in my office freaking out. But I totally understand how tempting these quick fixes can be. When I was 30 pounds overweight, struggling to feel comfortable in my own body, and hating the way clothes fit, I felt like crap. Back then, every promise of an easy solution sounded like a way out of feeling so darn awful. And this is exactly where Kathy was. You see, the extra weight had her totally depressed, and she was embarrassed in front of her friends, family, and even her husband. She hated the way she looked in all her clothes, and she dreaded going out because she thought everyone was staring at her and judging her as the fat, lazy person. During that first meeting, we spent the entire time going through her diet history, and the list was long. She had initially lost some weight on the popular no-carb diet. You know the one, just don't eat carbs and you'll lose weight. Sounds pretty easy, right? Not so much. It was no fruit, no vegetables, no bread, no pasta, no pizza, and no chocolate. She was so miserable cutting out all of her favorite foods that did not last long. Next, she described her days as a gym rat. Kathy turned to exercise after a friend told her, "All you have to do is exercise." Great, she thought. I can take an hour each day to hit the gym. Kathy spent hundreds of dollars each month on gym memberships, personal trainers, and classes. You name it, she did it. Jazzercise, Zumba, body pump, Pilates, boot camp. That sounds exhausting. Despite all of her hard work, the numbers on the scale only went up as her muscles grew, but the fat stayed on her body and did not budge. Her expensive gym membership was a total waste of money. As both a nutritionist and an exercise specialist, I was able to tell Kathy that the formula for successful weight loss is really only 20% exercise and 80% what you eat. So while Kathy was busting her you-know-what at the gym, she was actually only doing 20% of what she needed and neglecting the 80%, the part where the true results really come from. Of course, there are many benefits to regular exercise, but if weight loss is what you're after, you should really be focused on the food you're eating. Kathy's next weight loss attempt was a 30-day liquid cleanse. Although this was extreme, she had a family wedding coming up and she was anxious to lose the pounds fast. She didn't want to stand out in pictures as the fat family member again. She just wanted to blend in without the judgment and the criticism she got all the time. I could already guess how the cleanse went. Kathy described it as being absolutely miserable, not only for her but for everyone around her. She was a nightmare, moody and unpleasant, severely fatigued and desperate for a bite of anything solid to eat. It didn't even last a week before she just had to give it up. Unfortunately, Kathy's struggle with her weight did not end there. With her self-esteem at an all-time low, Kathy turned to one of the most popular diet programs on TV. You know, the one advertised with a ton of celebrity endorsements. She counted calories at every meal, bought 100-calorie snack packs to make things easier, and paid for weekly support groups. She did actually lose 15 pounds and was pretty happy with her progress. The problem was the program was extremely time-consuming, painfully expensive, and she was often ashamed at restaurants when she was barely eating anything, while everyone else was enjoying their meals. She would spend tons of time tallying points, and her cravings were out of control. But what the heck, she thought, she did lose some weight. Just like most other people on that plan, Kathy's initial results did not stick. Over time, a cheat meal turned into a cheat day, which turned into a cheat week, and before she knew it, Kathy was loosening her belt again, unbuttoning a button, and pulling her shirt down so she could breathe comfortably. Kathy's story is very, very common, and I used to see it in my practice all the time. Did you know that 95% of dieters not only gain the weight back, but actually end up gaining even more than what they started with? That means only 5% of dieters are actually successful using the most common, most popular, most ridiculous programs out there. To me, those are some pretty low and discouraging odds. Because of all her failures, Kathy was skeptical of anything she hadn't heard of before. I realized that in order for her to get on board with my 3-step approach, the same one that had already helped so many people lose weight once and for all, I had to prove to her that these one-trick gimmicks were actually hurting her. The perfect time came when I told Kathy that calories don't matter, and I didn't want her to obsess about them anymore. I saw Kathy's face drop. She was shocked. Kathy could not fathom my recommendation to leave her calculator at home and let go of the calorie obsession. She said, "But Isabel, counting calories works every time." It was obvious at that moment just how brainwashed Kathy had become by the diet industry. If counting calories works every time, like Kathy said, that means you gain the weight back every time and are forced to diet again. That is the exact definition of a yo-yo diet. You lose the weight, then gain it back, along with the feelings of failure and insecurity. Then you have to muster up all the courage to do it all over again. I knew that Kathy needed to see the results I was talking about to become a believer. Nothing short of proof in the mirror was going to convince her. So I started by asking her to write out what she ate in an average day, and here's what she gave me. Her typical day included foods like soy milk, Splenda, 100-calorie snack packs, microwavable diet meals, and light salad dressing. All foods most dieters include in their meal plans. Her day totaled around 1,500 calories, and she was pretty pleased with her ability to stay under the 2,000 recommended calorie intake posted on nutrition labels. I asked if she would be willing to try, for just 1 week, a meal plan that I had developed for her. An average day on my meal plan looked like this. My new meal plan for Kathy included foods like oatmeal, coconut milk, honey, almonds, a juicy cheeseburger, chocolate chip cookies, and a hearty bowl of tasty chili. Each day on my plan totaled about 2,000 calories, which made Kathy very nervous. She took one look at the meal plan and said, "Isabel, this is too much food. I'm going to gain even more weight." Her reaction was expected based on what she believed about calories, but that doesn't mean it was right. I'm not talking about letting your portion sizes get out of control, but counting calories does not give you the results that last. She agreed to follow the meal plan and went home for a week of these delicious meals, no calorie counting included. The next week, Kathy came in my office glowing. Not only had she lost 5 pounds, she felt way less bloated than ever before following the plan I gave her. To top it off, she didn't have to do calorie math all day long, and she felt great. How could this be? Eat more food, lose more weight? That just didn't sound right to Kathy. I was thrilled for her, but not at all surprised by her results. The reason that Kathy lost weight while eating more calories is that calories in do not equal calories out. That kind of old school nonsense is driving the counting calorie craze, and it has caused so many excited dieters to totally fail. Let me give you the same example I gave Kathy. I handed her a 100-calorie snack pack of banana mini muffins and a real banana and asked her which one would help her lose more weight. She gave me the obvious answer that the banana was a better choice than the snack pack. When I told her that the banana had more calories than the snack pack, she wanted to change her mind, but her gut told her that the banana was still the right choice, and she was absolutely right. But why? What it really comes down to is what your body does with the food you eat. The banana is a whole natural food without any additives like sugar or preservatives. With a food so simple like this, your body is able to instantly identify it, digest it easily, and distribute the nutrients and improve body function, and actually increase your metabolism in the process. The 100-calorie snack pack, on the other hand, is filled with added sugar so our mouths think we like it, preservatives to make it last a decade or longer, and a long list of lab-created chemicals to make it look colorful and taste the way that natural ingredients are supposed to taste. Once you swallow this chemical concoction, your body instantly starts playing 20 questions. What is this? How do I digest it? How will it help body function? What nutrients can be used? Unfortunately, your body has to give up after a while because it always loses the game. These products are not food. They have virtually no nutritional value and your body has no use for them. Well, what happens to it then? It makes you fat, I explained. Because your internal organs and digestive system have no idea what to do with these mystery foods, it ends up being stored as fat. It literally just hangs out, like a house guest who has worn out his welcome, particularly in all the places you don't want it, like your stomach, hips, and thighs. The real reason so many people are overweight and struggling is because they're eating these chemical-laden foods that are being recommended on the latest and not-so-greatest fad diets. So-called healthy 100-calorie snack packs, microwavable meals, packaged shakes and smoothies, frozen snacks, and granola bars are all recommended with labels that read light, healthy, low-calorie, reduced fat, natural, and on and on. I don't blame Kathy for being misled. We've all been tricked by these marketing claims, only to keep gaining more and more weight in the process. The label says they're healthy, so they have to be. You would think there are regulations in place to prevent false advertising, right? Not so much. What I've learned as a nutritionist is that these big companies will do just about anything to sell their product. They exaggerate, create buzzwords, trends, or simply mislabel things to manipulate us into thinking that their foods are healthy. So I asked Kathy if she ate a lot of processed foods. She said, "No, Isabel, I know that fast food and fried foods are definitely not going to help me lose weight. I stay away from them as much as possible." The so-called healthy foods that filled Kathy's meal plan contained more toxic chemicals than a science lab. And the bad news, actually the really horrible news, is that these are the chemicals making your fat cells larger, which really means making you fatter. Here's why. When these chemicals enter your body, your system protects itself by storing this foreign junk in your fat cells, away from your vital organs. This is an extremely necessary survival mechanism naturally occurring inside your body. So what happens if you eat, drink, and ingest these chemicals every day? Your fat cells just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Here, Kathy, read this. As I handed her a bottle of salad dressing labeled like a dieter's dream, low-calorie, all-natural, reduced fat. Monosodium glutamate, disodium phosphate, phosphoric acid, calcium disodium inositate. We both laughed. I asked if she had any idea what those ingredients were. Of course she didn't, only a chemist would. Now, I'm not saying that every 12-letter word is toxic, but here's my rule. If you can't read it, don't eat it. I encourage you to do the same thing in your kitchen. Grab your favorite packaged snack pack or granola bar. Even soy milk and crackers will shock you. Just read the ingredient label out loud and see if you feel the same way Kathy did. Now, Kathy came in another week later and she had lost another 6 pounds, cinched her belt a notch tighter, and noticed all of her clothes fitting looser. Some coworkers had noticed a difference in not only how she was looking, but what she was eating. She was repeatedly asked, "What are you doing? You look great." She was excited to finally have a no-nonsense approach to overcoming her weight issues. A real plan that wasn't embarrassing, restrictive, or quite frankly, silly. This was the real deal. By this point, Kathy knew that calories in do not equal calories out, and she was relieved to be able to stop counting them. She stopped eating processed foods, even the ones she had thought were healthy, and the fat just melted off her body. Her skin tone evened out, her clothes got looser, and the compliments were rolling in. She loved getting asked, "Have you lost weight?" Kathy had certainly come a long way, but I wanted to show her one more thing so that she could really understand why she was finally getting results. The foundation for my breakthrough weight loss strategy, which has helped thousands of people already, is grounded in one pesky little fat-storing hormone. There are a number of other hormones that play a role in your weight, like leptin, ghrelin, and adiponectin. But I told Kathy there's only one that you need to understand to know why eating this way is the only way to lose weight, and it's called insulin. This was the piece of missing information Kathy needed to understand why eating foods in the correct balance was the answer, and why the foods I had recommended were the missing keys she needed to lose weight and keep it off for the rest of her life. It's all about blood sugar. I explained how keeping her blood sugar stable is absolutely critical to losing weight and maintaining that weight loss for years to come. You see, whenever you eat something high in sugar or processed ingredients, like many of the foods on Kathy's original meal plan, your blood sugar numbers quickly rise to abnormal highs. Your body instantly responds by releasing the hormone insulin, which lowers your blood sugar numbers back into the safe range, anywhere between 60 and 100. The trouble is that sometimes your body overcompensates for the blood sugar spike and releases too much insulin, forcing your numbers dangerously low. So why could this be bad for your weight loss? The problem with the whole blood sugar insulin roller coaster is that insulin is a fat storing hormone. So whenever it's released, your body stores fat. Certainly not what you want. And when your body releases too much insulin, it not only makes you fatter, but causes your blood sugar to drop, which makes you hungry, makes you miserable, and makes you eat more sugary and processed foods. And this nasty cycle just goes on and on and on all day long. Now Kathy understood that by eating the right fat-burning foods, she was keeping her blood sugar in the perfect fat-burning range for ultimate weight loss. Kathy returned to my office the next week with even more results. Not only did she lose 4 more pounds, but she continued to feel amazing. Her husband was noticing her changing body, and she loved the attention. Kathy even revealed to me that she and her husband had finally rekindled their flame, and she was even leaving the lights on. She finally threw her Spanx and girdles away, and for the first time in a long time, she was actually feeling good about her body. So where is Kathy today? Kathy started with me at a size 14-16 and shrank to a lean and trim size 2 and lost 60 pounds over 8 months. She lost inches from head to toe and went from super skeptic to beyond believer. And now she tells everyone what she learned from me. All she needed was the right information along with the meal plans, the recipes, my support, and of course, awesome results. I chose to tell you Kathy's story because I know that you can have the same success that she had just by following my 3-step approach. After seeing so many amazing results with my private nutrition clients, I knew that I had to tell as many people as possible about this simple solution. So I decided making my approach available worldwide deserves 100% of my time and energy, and I'm doing it all through Beyond Diet. The best part about Kathy's story is that her success is easily repeatable, because even though she was coming to see me at my office, she was really just following my 3-step approach that you can follow too. After helping over 500,000 people with Beyond Diet, I have perfected this program so that you can easily melt away your unwanted fat and get the results you're looking for. Okay, here are the 3 steps you need to know. You actually already know the first step because you saw me do it with Kathy. Remember those meal plans I gave her during the first 2 weeks? You know, the ones that helped her lose a total of 11 pounds in just 14 days? Well, I call them the 14 days of supercharged meal plans, and they're designed to detoxify your body from the bad foods of the past and help you easily adjust to the best foods you need to lose weight fast. Each of the meals you get to enjoy every day are specifically chosen in the right combinations to promote round-the-clock fat burning. These combinations are very important because they still allow for cheat days without spiking your blood sugar and will definitely put you in that fat burning zone. Here are just some of the incredible results people have seen after only 14 days on the Beyond Diet program. After completing the first 14 days, you'll already feel lighter, less bloated, happier, and completely satisfied with the foods you're eating. And it just gets better from there. In step 2, I help you personalize the rest of the program according to your individual metabolism. I'm going to give you the specific Beyond Diet metabolism test that will tell you exactly which foods your body needs to put you and keep you in that fat burning zone. Then you'll get specialized weekly meal plans, specifically designed to fast track your weight loss using your metabolism type. But wait, it still just keeps getting better. Step 3 is the absolute best part. This is where Kathy really shined and the pounds just kept dropping. You can still enjoy going out to eat, enjoy going to parties, eating with your family and friends, and eating all the foods you love, while still continuing to lose weight every single week. And yes, your entire family is going to love this food. Remember earlier when I told you 95% of dieters gain the weight back plus more? If that's ever happened to you, that will not happen again. The weight you lose in step 1 and step 2 of the Beyond Diet program is weight that will stay off for good. In step 3, you get access to thousands of easy-to-make recipes, each tailored to your metabolism type so that you can create delicious meal plans that fit your whole family. You'll also get a variety of tools so that you know how to breeze through any situation. And you get the complete, easy-to-reference manual so this information will always be at your fingertips. I know not everyone can meet with a nutritionist every week to get personalized meal plans, recipes, advice, and support. So I asked myself, how can I get this message out to as many people as possible? How can I help all the Kathys of the world and the Wendys, the Barbaras, the Richards, and the Johns out there? Everyone. Working with people one-on-one was just not enough. Even teaching group classes was still not enough. So I stopped seeing clients in my office and I created a program that could give you the same experience from the comfort of your own home. I want you to see the same results or even better than Kathy saw just by eating the right foods in the right combinations. The 3-step approach I developed is called the Beyond Diet program because it's all about living beyond the limitations and restrictions of diets. This is a plan that will not only show you instant results, they are results that last a lifetime. All of the same information, tools, and meal plans I used to help Kathy are included in the Beyond Diet program. The complete program manual, the 14 days of supercharged meal plans, the metabolism test, the metabolism-specific meal plans, shopping guides, a journal to track your success, thousands of recipes, and even more. All of the same things Kathy used to finally lose the weight she hated for so long. Plus, I've added in so much more. I want you to have the body and the life that you desire, so I've made Beyond Diet affordable for everyone. As a certified nutritionist, I charge my private clients $115 an hour for all the one-on-one counseling and individualized tools and meal plans I would create for them. But like I said, I know not everyone has access to a nutritionist they trust, nor can everyone spend this kind of money on a weekly basis. So I'm not going to charge you anything even close to that amount. I'll get to the low one-time price in just a moment. But first, I need to make you aware of something critical to your weight loss. Because I want you to have the same life-changing results that Kathy had, and because I know how valuable it is to have an expert like me there to coach you along the way, I'm not just going to give you the recipes, valuable tools, and meal plans already included in Beyond Diet. I'm also going to give you a free bonus valued at over $515. It's called the Beyond Diet Community, and I'm giving you unlimited membership with unrestricted access for absolutely no charge. Membership in the community gets you access to me and my 10 trained coaches who know everything about the Beyond Diet program and successful weight loss that lasts. We're here waiting to give you the support, feedback, advice, and knowledge that you need to lose weight quickly and for the long term. And we're not the only ones. Successful members who started right where you are also there to be your friend, your mentor, or give you the kick in the pants that you need. The best part is that you don't need to leave the comfort of your home. You don't need to rearrange your schedule for meeting times, and you don't need to worry about reoccurring charges on your credit card. Your exclusive membership gets you 24/7 access to trained professionals who are there when you need us most. Now, this isn't just a valuable tool for losing weight. It's actually a scientifically proven way to ensure your success. Did you know that people who lose weight as part of a group are twice as effective as those who do it alone? That means that when you take advantage of this 100% free membership, you're doubling your chances at losing all the weight you want and keeping it off for good. Whether you're battling a late-night sugar craving, wondering about a tool in the program, or celebrating your latest weight loss, you'll always have a friend by your side. Activate your membership today and get immediate access to this $515 value absolutely free. Kathy and I spent 12 one-on-one sessions together for a total of $1,150. I knew that she needed relief after all the diet failures she had tried up until then, so I wanted to do everything I could to make her journey as easy on her wallet as it was on her body. So to help her out, I gave her 2 sessions completely free. And I want to give you that same advantage. So I'm not going to charge you even a fraction of what Kathy paid. Remember, I want this to be affordable and easy for everyone. You may be wondering how someone could even pay that much for a weight loss program. Kathy actually took the money out of her savings account to have this life-changing experience with me. She knew, without a shadow of a doubt, that it was an investment in creating the future she wanted. As Kathy said, "You can't take it with you when you die, and with all this extra weight, I don't even feel like I'm living." So to make it easy, I've decided to just take $1,000 right off the top of what Kathy paid. That lowers your price to just $115 for the entire Beyond Diet program, including a membership in the Beyond Diet community, a $515 value, completely free. But I still don't think that's affordable enough. Remember, I want this life-altering program to be accessible for anyone who wants to lose weight for the last time, so you're not even going to pay half of that. Your total investment to own the complete Beyond Diet program and have unlimited membership to the Beyond Diet community can be yours for one hugely discounted secure payment of only $75. Now, I'm sure you'll agree that this is an amazing offer, and I'm sure that you're ready to get started. But I'm going to give you an even better offer, and when I say better, I mean lower. I've gotten rid of high shipping and handling costs, packaging materials, and even expensive marketing, and made the complete Beyond Diet program and your membership to the Beyond Diet community available 24 hours a day, anywhere that you have access to the internet. So you're not even going to pay the massively discounted price of $75. Through today's video presentation, you're going to get immediate access to everything in Beyond Diet, including the Beyond Diet community, for one single secure payment of only $47. This tiny investment is less than you'd spend on one night out or on a pair of expensive, uncomfortable Spanx, shapewear, or girdle, which you won't even need anymore. And that's still not all you're going to get. Remember when I said that you're going to enjoy the foods on the program and that desserts are included? Well, I want you to know that I am true to my word. So in addition to everything that's already included in the program and the Beyond Diet community, I'm also going to give you my desserts done right recipes completely free. I want to set you up for success, and that means making sure you never feel deprived at all. Just like I gave Kathy 2 free sessions because I knew that's what she needed, I'm going to give you this entire recipe collection completely free because I know that everyone needs a sweet treat from time to time. Enjoy 53 mouth-watering dessert choices in my delicious Desserts Done Right recipes. Everything from cookies to brownies to muffins and pies. Nothing is off limits when you know how to cook delicious desserts that will not derail your weight loss. These recipes are not found in the Beyond Diet program, so make sure to get it on this exclusive free offer only available in this presentation. Now, I completely understand if you're a little skeptical. So is Kathy. She had wasted so much time, money, and effort on the diets of the past, she did not want to be deceived again. So because your happiness is what's most important to me, and to show you how confident I am not only in you, but in the results possible with my Beyond Diet program, I'm also giving you my 100% money back guarantee. If you don't feel that you've been given the value I promised, or you're not happy with your results, just give us a call in the next 60 days and I will give you a full $47 refund. This means that you have 2 whole months to try the program with no risk at all. I can confidently give you the protection of this ironclad guarantee because of the amazing track record Beyond Diet has already had for Kathy, for myself, and for hundreds of thousands of other Beyond Diet members. Now, I know you're going to think this is too good to be true, but there's actually something else valued at $1,665 that I want to give you absolutely free as part of your one-time $47 lifetime membership. I'm going to give you 2 Beyond Diet memberships for the price of 1. With this limited time offer, you get an additional Beyond Diet membership, completely free, to give to anyone who you think would also enjoy this life-changing program. After you've signed up, or even after you've already experienced your own incredible results, let us know who to give that second membership to, and you will both be on your way to simple fat loss immediately. You and your Beyond Diet buddy, who could be your spouse, friend, family member, will get instant access to the entire program so that you both can reach your weight loss goals in the easiest way possible. So activate your membership and get started right now. Start seeing phenomenal changes in your body within the first 7 days. And whenever you've decided on that Beyond Diet buddy, whether that's right now, next week, or even next month, share that second completely free membership with this person you love and care about. It's that easy. Click the button that says Get Beyond Diet now to join Beyond Diet and get everything you need to transform your body and your life right now. Get all of the Beyond Diet tools, the complete Beyond Diet manual, the metabolism test, the success journal, personalized meal plans, thousands of recipes, and expert support whenever you want it. I'm also throwing in an unlimited membership to the supportive Beyond Diet community and the Desserts Done Right recipes as your free bonuses, along with an entire second Beyond Diet membership so you'll never be alone. Get all of these amazing tools for a one-time, secure, low payment of just $47. And that is not a monthly membership fee. Pay once and never again for unlimited access. So now you know why everything you've been doing up until this point hasn't worked. If you keep following the same nonsense diets over and over, you're just going to continue to feel the same frustration, the same despair, and the same regret as you keep struggling to lose weight. I want you to imagine the moment you look in the mirror and you've lost all the weight. The person looking back at you is slimmer, more toned, and they have a huge smile on their face. You're finally able to wear the clothes you want. You can go out in public without the fear of being judged, and you'll feel sexier than you ever have before. You'll finally become the person you've been striving for this whole time. You will be the best version of yourself, and that's what I want for you. The tools in Beyond Diet will empower you to regain control of your life and your body so that you can have everything you desire. Click the button below to get immediate access to your Beyond Diet program. Remember, this 2-for-1 deal will not be available for long, so if you'd like to give the gift of weight loss to a loved one or invite someone to join you on your journey, now is the time to activate your membership. And don't forget about my 60-day money-back guarantee. I'm so sure that Beyond Diet will work for anyone that wants to change their life. I'm giving you this program 100% risk-free. You've got nothing to lose except the weight, and I cannot wait to see you do it. I'd like to end this presentation by first thanking Kathy for teaching me so much about what dieters really need to break the cycle and for allowing me to share her story. I'd also like to thank you for taking the time to listen to Kathy's story and watch this presentation. It is my passion to help people lose weight and start living the life they deserve. So regardless of whether you decide to join Beyond Diet or not, I hope that you've taken something from my journey with Kathy and can apply it to making your dreams come true.